one of the brothers asking, and his father passed away, and there's a son and a daughter that passed away when the father was alive. When it comes to inheritance, their children, do they inherit anything from the father?
So let's just say it again, because I think even the one who listened, they don't really follow you. Again, so there's a person.
And daughter and son died before their father.
Okay, so the question is, basically, the daughter and the son, they have children as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So they died before the father, which is the grandfather of the children. Though
Yes.
the grandchildren inherit. As from the daughter, nobody will inherit, whether he's alive or not, because the grandchildren from the daughter, they don't inherit from the father. So always the sons and the daughters of the daughter, they don't inherit from the father of the daughter. Do you understand that? Always
Yes.
sons, the sons has to be from the son. So daughters of the son, sons of the son, yes, they will inherit. They will inherit in one case, which is if the father was alive during the grandfather's life. But you're telling me now the son had died before the father. So the son died, grandfather is there, living. So these sons or the daughters of this son, do they inherit of the grandfather? Is that your question?
Yes, and the daughters, sons and daughters, they don't inherit, do they?
So, no. Those ones are ineligible, we call them.
Ineligible. Yeah,
they don't inherit regardless.
Yeah.
Always grandchildren from the daughter is a weak link. They don't inherit regardless. Yeah. But the grandchildren of the son, they do inherit. Okay, they do inherit, but they could be blocked. And the block here comes from the closer heir. So if there is another son next to that son who died, okay, yes, which is their uncle, then he will block these children. He will block them. Okay. So we say that in this case, a will would be very useful. So the grandfather would make a will straight away when his son dies, because he got grandchildren and he doesn't want them to be blocked by his other sons, because other son will block them. He will make a will to give them equivalent to the share if their dad to be alive, if his son to be alive. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Some of the countries, they do it straight away without even, they call it al-wasiyya al-wajiba, which is not correct. That is the compulsory wasiyya. So whether you do it or not, straight away they will take from your inheritance, from the grandfather's inheritance, a portion which is equivalent to the son. Okay, and that is incorrect. There's no such thing. They've lost their connection to their grandfather. They only can inherit if there is no sons, means there's no uncles of theirs from that father. Is there any uncles?
No, there are many.
Okay, khalas, they blocked them then. But it would be good of the other sons, basically, give them some money to help them, because they are, Prophet ﷺ said, al-ammu sinwul walid. Al-am is equivalent to the father. Uncle is equivalent to the father. So the father goes, the uncle should take place and look after his nephews and his nieces. Should not just leave them like that, because it's his brother who died. But unfortunately, there are some sort of so much split among the brotherhood that some of them, they treat each other like enemies. Sah?
That's correct, Sheikh, and that's what's happening. They don't want to give anything to them.
Allah musta'an. Allah. Well, it's their right. If they don't want to give anything, it's their right.
Jazakallah khair.